Hello everyone. In this video we will be discussing how cancer can be hereditary and non-hereditary. Hereditary cancer is caused by mutations in certain genes that are passed down from the parents to the children and can be known as family cancer syndrome. Patterns include having several close family members with the same type of cancer, developing cancer at an early age, or having two or more types of cancer develop in the same person. Inherited genetic mutations play a major role in about 5 to 10% of all cancers. The age of the person when a type of cancer was diagnosed is important in determining whether it is hereditary or not. For example, colon cancer is usually rare in people younger than 30 years old. So, having close relatives under 30 with colon cancer could be a sign of an inherited cancer syndrome. Let's discuss in detail the examples of family cancer syndromes. 1. Hereditary breast and ovarian cancer syndrome, or HBOC. In some families, many women develop breast cancer or ovarian cancer. These cancers are usually discovered in women who are younger than the usual age these cancers are found, and some women might have more than one cancer. Most often, HBOC is caused by an inherited mutation in either the BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene. Regardless, some families have HBOC based on cancer history, but do not have mutations in either of these genes. The risk of breast and ovarian cancer is very high in women with mutations in either BRCA1 or BRCA2, but it tends to be higher with BRCA1 mutations. Along with breast and ovarian cancer, this syndrome can also lead to fallopian tube cancer, male breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, and others. If someone has a BRCA mutation, it means that their close relatives have a 50% chance of having a mutation too. They may wish to be tested for mutation, or do cancer screening early to take other precautions to lower their risk of cancer. Second type of family cancer syndrome is Lynch syndrome. Lynch syndrome is the most common inherited syndrome that increases a person's risk for colon cancer. People with this syndrome are at high risk of developing colorectal cancer, and most of these cancers develop before they are 50. Lynch syndrome can be caused by a mutation in any of several mismatch repair MMR genes, including MLH1, MSH2, MSH6, PMS1, and PMS2. These genes are normally involved in repairing damaged DNA. When one of these genes isn't working, cells can develop mistakes in their DNA, which might lead to other gene mutations and eventually cancer. If someone has Lynch syndrome, it means that their close relatives have a 50% chance of having a mutation. The last type of family cancer syndrome is Li-Fraumeni syndrome. Li-Fraumeni syndrome is a rare inherited syndrome that can lead to the development of a number of cancers, including sarcoma and leukemia. These cancers often develop when people are relatively young. People with Li-Fraumeni also can develop more than one cancer in their lifetime. They also seem to have a higher risk of getting cancer from radiation therapy, so doctors treating these patients might try to avoid giving them radiation when possible. This syndrome is most often caused by inherited mutations in the TP53 gene, which is a tumor suppressor gene. It can also be caused by mutations in CHEK2 gene, which normally helps stop cells with DNA damage from growing. Last but not least, let's talk about non-hereditary cancer. Non-hereditary cancer, or also known as sporadic cancer, which are the most common type of cancer. It is caused by genetic mutations that can cause cancer to occur over a person's lifetime, either by chance or as the result of exposure to something that increases the risk of cancer, such as smoking cigarettes, obesity, and radiation. The cancer is called sporadic due to the fact that the patient has no family history of certain cancer, or if the patient has no known genetic mutations or exposure that might increase their likelihood of having the cancer. That's all from us. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social media account. Bye.